Hello, Wolf family. This is the January post-board meeting update. I wanted to just highlight a few items from tonight's board meeting. And honestly, it was just a really quick board meeting. We didn't have a lot on the agenda, but we did have a few things, and I'll just highlight those really quickly here. We first reviewed the strategic plan belief statement that we will always make decisions that are in the best interest of our students. This is a conversation that we've had a lot at our admin level over the last month, that we are working towards creating a world-class school district, that we need to continue to elevate our practices so that our students are getting the best services that they can receive. We, as I've met with and continue to visit with our building administrators, they're so proud of the work that's happening in the building. We have tremendous staff that are working really hard to enhance student learning, recognizing that it does take an entire village to be able to do this work. We would really encourage families, and specifically parents and guardians of our students, to be engaged in the lives of your children and their learning process. Really, one of the things that we see as the biggest detriment to our students right now is attendance. We want to challenge and encourage you to have your child come to school and be here. If you're a child K6, K8, really, and not making it to school, that's really something that's on a parent to figure out how to get them there and how to make it happen. Our high schoolers, we want to make sure that they're getting here as well, and they're encouraged by their families to be part of our school community. We have a significant need to enhance attendance across the district. So you're going to see more and more things coming out from a district and building level about having your children here on campus at school. Ultimately, that's what our mission's about, is just helping them be the best they can be. The board reviewed their norm, which is they will keep their board business to board policies. This is their responsibility. Board policies, the governance plan, so the strategic plan, other legal requirements, and the evaluation of the superintendent. All other administrative responsibilities lie within my responsibility and delegated to staff within the organization. A couple of future things. Just want you to know that in March, we will recognize our Board of Education. We have 7 phenomenal board members that do exceptional work. Our team is completely united and cohesive. We don't agree all the time. Tonight, we had some things that we maybe didn't agree on. We debate, but yet we come together unified for our kids. And so I would just encourage you to be tuned into this school board and really get to know them and understand their hearts and why they do what they do. Because not every school district has 7 board members like the board members we have that give so much and are doing it solely because they care about kids and don't have a personal agenda. And so I just want you to be tapped into that. That we're just honored that. So March is their month to be recognized. March 6th is our Golden Friends Luncheon at the high school auxiliary gym. Huge event for our Golden Friends. We'll have singers and performers and a little presentation. Great food. So we want to make sure our Golden Friends get signed up to attend that event. We have on April 20th our Excellence Awards Banquet event at the Chateau to recognize all of our retirees and our phenomenal employees. That's a fun event to have, so we'll look forward to that. A lot going on in our communications department. Ben Fisher continues to rock that and do a lot to highlight our district as well as individuals within each building. We talked about attendance and enrollment quite a bit tonight, so I kind of covered the main piece about attendance. Budget update. We've received about 92% of our local funds or local revenues, which we're still anticipating typically around a 98% collection rate on our local revenues. So we're still waiting for some dollars there as we begin to look at salary increases for staff next year and programming costs. Those are big, important numbers. I shared with the board that right now the state budget is looking really promising for the next few years. The factor that they use to calculate how much money we receive from the state will be increasing over time, over the next year or two. It will be increasing significantly. So we're really excited about that. The state has a surplus and has really, it sells income tax or sales tax revenue, which school is 1% of that is allocated to schools, is looking really good. And so we anticipate really good revenues for sales tax. So some of the state side is good. We have to be very thoughtful about our budget. One of the goals that I have is to be the very best attractive district for future employers as we have concerns about future employment and recruitment because of the lack of individuals that are going into public education, into teaching, as well as certified position support staff positions. We want to be the best from a salary and compensation standpoint. So this is something the board and I will be discussing in the future. We continue to pursue sponsorship opportunities for the park. We would encourage you to be involved. The biggest centerpiece of the park is our playground. We've raised a couple $100,000, $200,000 for our playground. Most recently, the Stone County Disability Board has voted and decided to give us $150,000 for our playground. We're so proud of that, so excited for that group. We know this playground and that area is going to cost somewhere in the tune of $800 to $1 million. If you are someone who has the ability to sponsor or knows of someone who can sponsor, please reach out to us. Cy Bordner in our office or anybody here at Central Office can get you connected with him so that you can find an opportunity to support that cause. I think the final thing of really to note is that Mr. Mueller, our Table Rock Career Center director, has been doing a remarkable job in preparing his staff and getting ready for the move to the new career center that will be built and finalized next year. He's done a great job of pursuing grants to offset some of the costs. And he's acquired several grants through the Department of Education through DESE, and he just submitted a grant that is a 75%. District only pays 25% match. There's a potential that pool could drop down to 50-50, but hopefully it's a 75-25 match of $1 million grant to purchase equipment for the Career Center. So this is equipment we are already going to be purchasing with bond money, but now Mr. Mueller has found some ways to be able to help offset some of those costs. So proud of him and all that he does. He's just been a remarkable add to our team over there. That's it. We're committed to academic and personal excellence. We have a mission of being innovative and world-class. We are striving every day to move forward that. Our staff, I continue to charge you to be the best you can be and bring it every day because our kids deserve it. Appreciate everyone. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.